Hi, and welcome to Cooper's Health and PE Orientation. I am here to talk to you about all things health and PE here at Cooper Middle School. First of all, let's meet the team. We have Miss Knobloch. She's over there on the right. She teaches 7th grade. Then you have Mr. Worthington, who's also part of our 7th grade team. You have Mr. Haler, who's part of our 8th grade team, and then you 7th and 8th grade team. And then you have Mr. Caden, who teaches 8th grade. And then there's me, Miss Sandridge. I teach 8th grade here at Cooper. So what do we do here? We actually teach 5 different standards of learning that are provided to us by the state, and we also follow the Fairfax County Public School Program of Studies. We have motor skill development. That's where students demonstrate their sport skills individually and or sport concepts like offensive and defensive strategies and gameplay. Then you have your anatomical movement. We teach students about skeletal and muscular systems and how our body creates movement. Then we also have fitness planning, which we teach the students how to actually put their own personal fitness plan together. Then we have our social development. This is everything from teamwork, sportsmanship, safety, etiquette, how they work with other people during activities. And then we have energy balance. This is where we merge nutrition concepts with activity and how that balance is needed for one's overall health and wellness. So how are we going to carry out those standards of learning for 7th grade? We have flag football, we've got pickleball, floor hockey, square dance, cross country, rec games, anything from bowling, table tennis, and lots of cooperative games. On the 8th grade side, we have ultimate Frisbee, but going into next year, I believe we are taking the Frisbee out and replacing it with rugby. We have speedball, volleyball, badminton, line dance, team handball, chook ball, which is a multicultural game, and archery. You'll notice that archery has a red dot next to it. At this time during renovation, we don't have a safe place to shoot, but as soon as we do, we will definitely bring that fan favorite unit back. And then you'll notice on the side, we have fitness and strength training, conditioning, yoga and Pilates, and energy balance. That is taught in both grades and reinforced throughout their time here at Cooper. And I am so excited for this. We have a new 8th grade elective for the school year 2022-23. It's called Foundations of Yoga for Wellness. It's only available for 8th grade. It is an optional semester elective course. The course will not be in lieu of health and physical education, the VDOE requirement for 8th grade. So it is an additional opportunity for students to engage in a course that supports their mental, social, emotional, and physical health and wellness. Students will be able to register for the course when the course catalogs for the 2022-23 school year are released and available. Again, super excited for that one. So, how are things run in PE? So how are we going to do all those fun activities and keep everybody safe? So participation is key for us. PE is a performance-based subject. Its active participation plays a huge part in our mastery of the content and skills for our subject. And in order to do that, we have to dress for activity. Students must dress in clothing appropriate for participating in all physical activities. There will be no locker room use at this time due to renovations. Illness or injury policy, we understand that kids can get sick or hurt, and that impacts their ability to perform in class. So if unable to actively participate in class, here is what we need from you, meaning the parents or guardians. If they're out for 1 to 3 days, they can be excused from class with a note from their parent or guardian explaining why or the nature of why they need to be out or cannot participate. Even if it's limited participation, what they can and cannot do is helpful. After those 3 days, FCPS requires a note from the doctor. You'll see a physician referral form here. It's posted in each of our health and PE Schoologies, and it's under the course resources. Please try and use that form. It's very helpful for the physician. It's helpful for us. That way we can get the kiddos engaged in as much activity as safely possible. Then the other half of what we do here is we teach health. So we don't only just teach games and sport, we teach health concepts and how students can make healthy and safe decisions as well. So you can see here, How we're going to carry out those health standards. They're met through the following units. We teach alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs, injury, violence prevention, mental health and wellness, emotional, social health. You'll notice that that is part of FLE. And then we have, which is family life education. Then we have personal and community health. And then down there at the bottom, we have human growth and development, which again is also part of the FLE content. And then also the common question that what we get is, how do they get graded in PE? How is that a thing? What do we do? So students will be assessed on their attainment and progress of knowledge in the health and physical education standards. Our health and PE department follows the FCPS and Cooper Middle School grading and reporting late work policies. And best practice, refer to Schoology and insist for updates or announcements, assignments, makeups, and any grading specifics. And you can always reach out to your student's teacher as well. So tips for a successful student, so things that we can make sure that kiddos do what they need to do in class. Encourage students to do all of the following: be their own advocate and communicate with their teacher. Email works using their at fcps.edu. Teacher addresses is one of the best ways to communicate with the teacher, aside from face-to-face. Checking Schoology daily to stay on top of assignments, due dates, and important information, especially if they miss class. This is no different than a regular core class or any class for that matter. Check SIS. It's another way to stay on top of progress, achievement, and assignments. And simply just come prepared for class, for both, whether it's health, classroom materials are needed, and for PE, we gotta have that active wear. Safety. The well-being of all students is very important. This is a team effort and responsibility of the teachers and all students to create a safe and active environment for all health and PE classes. Cannot stress that enough. Here are some frequently asked questions for health and PE. Anything from, do we dress out? What do we need? All those things. So you can take a look at those if you need to. And if those questions weren't answered for you, you can always reach out to any one of us. And again, my name is Kristen Sandridge. I am the department chair here. So if you have any direct questions that are just about health and PE in general, feel free to use my email address there. Okay? Please contact us at any time. Look forward to working with your child, and thank you so much.